Good evening, Mike the MC, bringing another self-care video. I just want to say it's going to be all right? Just like the song. But I think just starting off on that high tune, that's really what it comes to be. Just now, I just helped a few families at the church today, and it felt good again. And I think with regard to whatever situation you face in life, whether it's good, bad, whatever the situation is, don't give up. Sometimes you have to allow the day to be sad in order to find the new day that is good. And I think if that is something to kind of reflect on, we all have to have the sad day in order for the good one to happen. And likewise, the sad day is always there for those that are happy. But I think moving forward, the more I look and reflect on the struggles that we all go through and our own situations, for me, it's like, if I just accept the work that's given to me, I'm happy. I am happy because I know that I'm doing God's work. I'm doing good things for those in need. And honestly, I'm fine, right? But what about the people that need help, that need the little extra hand to get picked up a little bit, that need help for their kid, need help for their family, especially when they're not being heard? I'm like, okay, fine. Let me get to work and let me start helping those in need. And I think that is something just to be happy to share with you in this video, that it'll be all right when you push through and help other people. Now, no matter what people say about you or behind the scenes, etc., it's going to be okay, because you know that you are doing the good work that you know is right. And you don't have to be the most famous, the most athletic, the smartest, most well-dressed, etc., richest. You just have to get out there and perform. And sometimes that is the difference that makes the winner from the loser, in the sense that, hey, if I'm just going to go out there, even if I don't have the good hand, the best hand to go against my opponent, if I could beat you with a good bluff or just even outrun you, outpace you, I'm going to win. Even if you think about it, the most talented can lose to those who are outworked by somebody with less talent. And the thing is dedication, perseverance. And I think when you look at that, as far as the theme of this video, where I'm trying to share with you, is if you persevere through all the bad memories, through all the bad pain, sometimes it makes that good stuff worth it in the end. And then you learn from your mistakes, you learn from the struggle, and you learn from the victory as well, thinking, okay, the next time I go into this challenge, what's the next thing I need to do in order not to have this situation come up again? So that way I prevent it, so that way everyone is safe moving forward. And not just everybody, myself, the whole people that are families looking at us for what we need. Everybody has to feel safe. And I think when we look at what we can do to help our people in our churches, communities, etc., I think when you bring it back to the theme of it being all right, the theme, just consider, hey, if the day passes by and you only had one opportunity to do a good thing, go for it. And I think that is the thing that matters most, as far as going for that opportunity, going for that chance. And I think when you consider also, if you don't have the skill or ability as somebody else may have, that you think, oh, what can I do? How can I compete against that other person there? I'm in no position to really do anything good right now. And why should I help this family? Why should I go out of my way, out of my happy day right now, just to do something that's a little bit of hard work for somebody else so that they feel better? Why should I do that? The thing is, when you find happiness in doing good things, that is a beautiful thing. And I want you to reflect on that piece. Reflect on, hey, you did something good in this moment, and it does feel good because it was worth the effort. And I think when people come to recognize that it's not always in the glory, but in the serving that you help somebody, that is where you make the difference. And so when you become a servant for people in your community, a servant in the good way, a servant leader in social work and other ways you look at it, the one who leads and guides and helps people to become leaders, that is what matters. You're there on the battlefield with your troops. You're there with those in need. You are there to those who are doing the work because you want to help them become leaders in their own right. And that is what it felt good today, helping me recover. And I think as far as self-care is concerned, if you don't move, if you stay still for too long, right, reflect. But if you're just stuck there for too long and not doing anything, you're just paralyzed, I think that is more detrimental than just reflecting all day rather than doing nothing. Yes, you don't have to join in the fight. You don't have to do some sort of action that would put you in jeopardy or somebody else on the line. But if you have the opportunity to do good as well, on the flip side, taking that risk, taking that gamble, I would argue that's probably more of a sin not to do anything. If you had the chance to really do something good for other people as a result, that would have helped you as the final result. And so when you look at the causes, the cause of what matters most. Right, bringing in a little philosophy here. The final cause. What's the point of this project coming to be? This objective that we want to accomplish. And so for me, it's like I want to help people grow. I want to help people thrive and to just become the best that they can be. And in fact, today at my work, when I came back home now, it was like, wow, I can learn a lot from people, because I realize no matter how much learning you have, PhD, no matter what kind of education you got, it does not beat the street smart. And I'll tell that again very proudly. It does not beat the street smart, because the people who are there talking with people in real life, on the street, in the real situation, that'll always beat the books, because they're the ones who are actually out there talking with people and acting upon the skills that they got. And that is where all the information in books comes from, right? Recording the success of those that were on the field. And so I encourage you, get out on the field, make a mistake, get willing in that willingness to just go out there and go for something good. Go for the good job. Ask that girl out. Ask that guy out. Go for it. Because if you only have one life, one opportunity, why waste it on mediocrity? You can bide your time, of course, for something great, but if you're not biding for something great and you're just kind of slowly digressing over time, not really pushing yourself to be something great, then that, I argue, is not so good, and that you're not becoming a leader and pushing to become a better person. And so don't give up on yourself and allow one person to dominate the idea that you are a bad or good person. You are a free person. Go for it. Strive to be good. And always remember, just don't give up. I know I'm looking at my dogs out here in the yard. They're all happy and excited, but it's like, if you go for it like they are for the prize, finding the next meal they can find out in the weeds, you got to be out there on the search. You got to be out there to find the next opportunity. Because if you stay stagnant, if you stay like that, paralyzed for the rest of your life, how are you going to grow and move? And so I urge you, once you get out of your paralysis, teach others how to get out of that, so that way you inspire others to become leaders as well, and you yourself find peace in the joy of giving back to other people. And you yourself will recognize, hey, it's good to be surrounded by smarter people than I am. Because once that happens, if I am willing to be humble and learn from other people in this moment right now, then it will be good for me and others, because I'm learning from the best, and I will then help more people as a result. So that is from me, Mike the MC, to everyone. It'll be all right. Don't give up on yourself. Take the opportunities, go into the situation onto the field, and help other people grow. And you will make the most learning, I would argue, from this area in your life. So that is from me, Mike the MC, for the Thursday evening video. Hope this video finds you well. Take care. Remember, go out there and go for the victory. All right, everybody, take care. Have a good one.